Hello, welcome to Rivals Rant. Okay, to my tanks, my support beans, my strategist beans and all that, feel free to start calling out your DPS shit, just so we can win, Nothing feels better than actually winning the game. And if you're the one to start talking shit, like for example, me, because I ended up getting MVP, but I'm going to show you conversations. Well, I already screenshot a conversation with my DPS that I was talking shit about. So feel free to sit around, enjoy the small little gameplay of me like trying. We ended up getting point because the hood ulted on top and not on point. So me as a big ass tank, I got it. Whatever. Anyways, just watch this conversation. Watch what happens, because we're gonna start talking about this specific DPS player that had to switch to like 4 different DPS. So yeah, this is me being toxic, yo, DPS extreme, bro. Y'all running in without us, and when we get to y'all be dead. Do better, beware, whatever. And I'm gonna show you guys this gameplay. Just watch this. So we're already at the part where most of us get ults and stuff like that, and this is him walking to point and stuff. You can see like 4 of us already dead, bruh. Yet he's still in the corner. He goes in there, tries shooting. I don't know what he's shooting over there, and his unk already gets immediately destroyed because they're not dumb. You know what I mean? Anyways, instead of like backing out, he backed out a little bit. Right. Let's just continue watching. My best friend's healing him a little bit. I think so. And he goes back on top where they already know he's there, and they immediately shoot him down, and he dies. But yeah, sorry, we're the ones that are like running, without him. Whatever. Anyways, like we all get there. Alts are being out there used and stuff like that. I used my alt, you can see it, because when Punisher uses his, I tried using mine. Emma uses hers, so we immediately die. Here he comes back again, walking to point. 1's already dead. There goes 2. There goes 3. And then here comes the 4th one dead, because we're always dying here, He gets in there, starts shooting on, gets his alt, He thinks that he's invincible just because he walks into his ult and dies. Like this, you guys cannot be serious right now. Like, I kid you not, bro. And then there's more, bro. There's more. Just watch this. So while we're looking at this gameplay right here, right? You see him. I don't know what he's shooting at. Trying to shoot his unk out there, I guess. We're just gonna continue watching, It is. Oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna point out the other tank that was with me, because I wasn't solo tanking at first, was the Cloak and Dagger. She was actually Rogue, the one that actually pushed up really high and then dies, so that actually got us, our kills and stuff like that. Whatever. Here he is, And I do want to point out that the other Moon Knight, because that was actually a tank. She was Emma. Here I am. I have my ult, I think I was mainly waiting for Punisher to ult. Oh, I died to the Moon Knight ult. Yep, I died to the Moon Knight ult, and so did my best friend, And then we're just gonna watch, this Moon Knight die because he's alone, and he died right there. But yeah, we push up without them, because that's what we do. Anyways, we're just my sister down in the background. You guys can hear them. Beast with the Scroll Girl. You guys are coming to love the Scroll Girl playing gameplay that I was watching. Just watch this. Just watch this. So we're all there, we all got together, and he's up in the corner right there, shooting his acorns like all nuts, like all the Scroll Girls do, I'm not a big fan of it, but I also play Scroll Girl, I guess. I ended up killing the Punisher because he ulted and I ulted at the same time, and I'm just superior than him, whatever. But just watch this, keep watching. You can hear that I think they're Cloak and Dagger ults and their Jubilee and our Scroll Girl ults. But look, oh my god, the worst ult I've ever seen, and you can never fuck up a Scroll Girl ult like that. Which actually I have a few times, but like, you cannot be talking shit back when this is your gameplay right here. Like, holy fuck, dude. Like, this is literally how you play Scroll Girl. Like, you only got, let me see, because I think he only got 2 kills after that entire thing. His Scroll Girl out could have been really useful, but yeah. We see all that, you know. You get to kill off Moon Knight, jumps, get to kill off the other healer, get to kill off the healer, you know. Yeah, you know, we get that point. So that's our point right there, you know. We're just looking at stats. We got triple support, they got triple support, you know. I guess it was needed, you know. And now we're back again. Alright, let's continue this gameplay here, you know. I'm pushing up because obviously I'm tank and I gotta push up, and I'm solo tanking at this point, you know. Their hood is also solo tanking at that point over there too. This is the epic scroller gameplay, you know. Gets the hood, you know, W kill right there. Yeah, W kill right there, you know. Best friend healing them, you know. Both healers right there. Ults, you know. Immediately get scratched down because there's a Punisher, you know. And then there goes the Moon Knight, goes on the opposite side where there's no more healers, you know, and then dies. Yeah. Bless your soul, bless your soul, bless your soul, so God, bless your soul. Anyways, now we're back in. At the end, it was just so fucking annoying. That they still decided to talk, you know, in the end when they did their job finally, right? But we're gonna talk about the scoreboard after that. So here goes, we're on the opposite side, and then the Moon Knight is out there. They get the heals from their duel over there. My best friend dies. My friend died. Oh, I died actually. Because they got healer ults right there. I don't know why the enemy team, they like did 2 ults right there. Like they wasted Cloak and Dagger and Invis for some reason. But I kept my ult, you know, and he dies too. But yeah, you know, like I'm there again. I go back waiting to make sure everyone's here with me because, you know, I'm not doing this alone. Just because I'm solo taking does not mean that I'm gonna, you know, be stupid and go alone. Anyways, I've ulted. I missed the Punisher by a little bit, but my Ultron also ulted, so he got him. And that was the end of the Punisher ult and stuff, you know. Whenever I miss my ult, I get so sad. I'm like, no. But it turns out a little useful because I was able to do a little damage, and so they were able to kill him off. And they're about to get point. Like, well, they got point, but they're about to win that shit, you know. This is where you guys saw the beginning and stuff like that. I'm right there, you know, going in there looking sexy and stuff. The hood ulted somewhere here, but I guess in a way I was supposed to on top because it was the only kill he got was on the the DPS, and here I am, you know, being the beautiful tank that I am, taking what I'm supposed to be doing, you know. I'm on point. Anyways, that's the end of that beautiful thing, you know. I unfortunately let the hood out there to take over them, but I was over there doing some damage as much as I could on the other DPS, the other healers over there on the other side. Shut up! Shut up with the video here, okay? Shut up! Anyways, here I am, you know. I don't know who ulted it. Dagger dies.
Somebody nudged you.
Oh, there you go. Hold on. There goes a beautiful ult from Cyclops. Gets 1 kill off Punisher. I think I died. No, I don't know if I died. I can't remember. Oh no, I didn't die. I used my ult, got them kind of like low health, but I didn't kill them. So that's what I like using mag. Anyways, look at this beautiful thing. I don't know what the scoreboard is. It shows right there, but I'm not gonna stop. Oh, here's his other death right here. So he goes up there, blah blah blah, whatever. I'm there trying to hold them off, you know. They're healing me. I'm bubbling myself, you know. My beautiful healers are out there healing me, you know. My beautiful strats. I try going to the other side to go help them, and then there was a Punisher that was shooting my. Yeah, he goes after a fucking tank. He goes after a tank. And of course he knows that he can't beat the tank, you know, because he's also going after it. Alright, so he dies to Cloak and Dagger, you know, because he was alone with the hood and Cloak and Dagger. And I get the Luna, I get the Cloak and Dagger, I die to the hood. I don't think I had bubble, so I wasn't able to get my bubble on time. My best friend gets the hood, and then they go straight back to the point. This is where it got a little ugly and stuff like that. So Punisher ult, and that killed 2 people, including the guy that was the DPS player, you know. Killed my best friend, and then the Luna killed Ultron and stuff like that. And then the Crocodile were the one that ulted. They were the last ones there. I got there on time. I killed the Punisher, you know, and we win. And then here's some more conversations that we've had. You know, I'll be aware, you know, these are the beautiful comments that we've got, you know. Him getting mad because he got damage and stuff like that. Here's the scoreboard, but now I'm going to do it more in-depth than that. So here's our stats right here, you know, 21-9, 16-9, 22-11, 17-7, 19-6, 19-10, 23, you know, you guys all know the gist of it. So here's what I'm going to point out. The Moon Knight on their name team that went 41-6, he was Emma, right? And then we're going to compare damage here real fast. Just give me one fucking second. Our Moon Knight that was talking shit went 31k, 40 PS. And then that is the other Moon Knight that went 35k, which was Emma for 1 whole round and then Moon Knight for 2 rounds. Like, come on now. You cannot be so deadass being so happy that we won and then you got damage in. You did your fucking job that I called you out for. Let me show you guys my damage blocked here. This has to be like one of the worst DPS I've ever seen in my life. Like, I honestly, I could even be even worse, but like, I would know and I'd switch off to support or like tank. Like, come on now, be fucking for real, bruh. Thank you guys for watching, and for everyone that watched the entire thing, let me reward you guys with my highlights that I got as mag. So, you know, I was actually named Killa, which is kind of hilarious. I wanted to kill them, but they killed me. So, team diff though, no, not really. Anyways, here we go. We won, you know, and then you're gonna see me die. Bam. GG's though, GG.